do a quick video reviewing McDojo Life, which is a channel on YouTube that exposes McDojos. And I want to do this because they're trying to make a documentary which exposes McDojos, and honestly, I think the channel is awesome. One of the systems that it exposes is Kyokushin, which is the fighting system created by George Dillman, who's a karate guy, relatively local, out of Reading, PA, relatively local for me. And he teaches pressure point martial arts plus the no-touch knockout. Now, of course, the no-touch knockout is BS because Dragon Ball Z is not real. I've never actually really watched an episode of Dragon Ball Z, so I can't really say. But ultimately, what I'm getting at here is this is an excellent channel that exposes these things. It exposes the creepy pedophiles and everything else. Now, what makes me unique to judge this channel? Well, the martial art that I took, or I should say the martial artist that taught me, the gentleman that was my chief instructor, who probably doesn't want me naming him because he's a little ticked at me over this whole Trump thing. He likes Trump, I don't like Trump, but that's not what's important. What's important is that he taught me how to utilize pressure points in a fighting system, which is far different than the fairy tale type of stuff that is taught by George Dillman. There's no light taps or anything like that. You're digging in and, you're going to town on the person to try and get them to let go. And a lot of times the pressure points do work. Some people are more resistant to pain. I'm very resistant to pain, so a lot of times they don't work on me as well as other people. But you gain that resistance by doing it, by getting the pressure points put on you. But true application of pressure points is much different than George Dillman. There's no such thing as a no-touch knockout. And it's kind of funny, the fairy tale stuff that's exposed by this guy. It's an awesome channel. I highly recommend everybody watch every video on it. I haven't gotten through them all yet, but I've been watching them pretty steadily. I learned about them from a guy named Ramsey Dewey. Ramsey Dewey is he's a mixed martial arts fighter that became a mixed martial arts coach that teaches out of Shanghai, China. And I'll leave a link to his channel too, but more importantly, go to the McDojo Life, and obviously McDojo, what is that? A McDojo is any type of chain dojo where, actually the guy gives a better example than I could, so watch the channel, and if you can, help them with their crowdfunding for their Netflix documentary that's going to be the best documentary I think I'm ever going to see.